Merryl Dray, the SES volunteer, who was while out on a rescue during the recent flooding in southeast Queensland, has been farewelled at a moving funeral service in Holland Park. Key points: Merryl Dray while responding to a call-out in February. Merryl Dray while responding to a call-out in February, she was with 3 other SES volunteers who managed to escape from floodwaters when their car was swept off the road. She was with 3 other SES volunteers who managed to escape from floodwaters when their car was swept off the road. Ms. Dray's name will be added to the National Memorial Wall for fallen emergency services personnel in Canberra. Ms. Dray, 62, while responding to a call for assistance in Khurana, northwest of Ipswich, on February 25. Queensland Fire and Emergency Services described Ms. Dray as a much-loved member of the Lowood SES group and was a former member of the Somerset SES unit and Kenilworth SES group, where she began her volunteering journey. Merryl had volunteered more than 520 hours of her time over the last 4.5 years and was passionate about helping her local community, QFES said in a statement. Merryl's dedication to the SES and protecting her community was second to none, and she will be sadly missed by all. May she rest in peace. SES volunteers pay their respect to Merryl Dray at the funeral in Holland Park. QFES Commissioner Greg Leach spoke at the funeral on behalf of Ms. Dray's colleagues, saying how she had joined the SES after the loss of her son Daniel in 2017. Merryl embodies all of the traits that we admire and see in our SES team, he said. That's not surprising when you think about Merryl's career, as we've heard she committed to a nursing career at the age of 16. She worked across several fields in nursing, but found a particular passion in aged care. Merryl Dray was remembered as a selfless and dedicated volunteer. She led a life of caring and compassion for her fellow human beings. So it's not surprising that she found a home with the SES. There's a natural alignment to the ethos of the SES, that commitment to others. The altruism, the selflessness, the community spirit, that desire to help others without seeking any recognition or reward. SES volunteers formed a guard of honor for Ms. Dray, with Mr. Leach describing the army of orange angels pausing to pay respect to one of their own. 3 other SES personnel who were traveling with Ms. Dray when she were rescued from the floodwater when the vehicle they were traveling in was swept off the road. You can be very proud of all that Merryl achieved and of her selfless service at a time of one of Queensland's most devastating emergencies, he said. Mourners pay their respects at the funeral service for SES volunteer Merryl Dray. Merryl's memory will live on in the emergency services. I know that she is already being honoured in the Memorial Garden at Lowood SES. Merryl's name has also been added to the honour roll at the Kedron State Emergency Complex, and in May, Merryl's name will be added to the National Memorial Wall for fallen emergency services personnel in Canberra. 13 lives were lost in Queensland during the flooding disaster.